Good evening. This is coming to you from Portland, Oregon. It's the west coast of the U.S. for all of you foreign listeners out there. Tonight I'd like to talk about being open and honest with partners and friends versus acquaintances, and also about people walking away. Fractured interpersonal relationships. This is in response to a question I received from someone who lost a partner due to their newly found beliefs and philosophy. Basically, was it their fault the person left? And should they hide their beliefs from now on? And this was just a few thoughts I had on it. As long as you're not going on and on about it all the time, you're good. Doing that type of thing is like when a friend gets a new girlfriend or boyfriend and they're all they talk about 24/7. No one wants to hear that shit all the time. Speak with substance or comedy. I would say, after having been in multiple deep interpersonal relationships and friendships over the years, that there are people who will accept you for you no matter what. And then there are people who won't. Now, if you were smoking crack or shooting dope and talking about how they just gotta come score with you and get high with you, then they'd have cause to sever themselves. If they walk away due to your newly found interests, that means they either aren't open-minded enough or mature enough to sever themselves from their skepticism and their own beliefs and just accept you for you, or it could mean that you just aren't on the same path, and this is where you two part ways. Or even a little of both. And I'll expand. Something I've learned as time has slipped by is oftentimes people come into our lives for a time, and then we go our separate paths. It's the nature of life. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it sucks. If you're lucky, you will meet a handful of people whom you can rely on, trust in, and tell anything without judgment or scorn. These are the friends who will tell you when you're slipping up, harming yourself, or when you're too blind to see something right in front of you. They will act out of love, not out of judgment or ridicule. As you walk through life, a good thing to become aware of, take note of, and ask yourself is, who are the real friends and who are the wishy-washy pseudo-friends and acquaintances? In life, you'll have alternate levels of both. Sadly, usually more pseudo-friends, as the true friends take time and growth to build, and you may end up having just one or two true friends. Hold on to them dearly, look out for them, and cherish them always. I say, talk to whoever about whatever, but know ahead of time they may judge you harshly if they're not on the same wavelength. If you don't wish to be judged by someone who doesn't understand what it is they're even judging, don't speak to them about it. That said, I've been surprised by people who are intrigued, interested, or even want to learn more when I bring up non-conventional ideas or concepts, but that's me. Your mileage may vary. I tend to have a fuck it attitude toward people's attitudes toward me. A good rule to live by when it comes to any weirdo stuff is talk to your coworkers about the weather without worry. Talk to your real friends about anything without worry. Hope this helps. Night, guys.